people ask me this question. It's like, honestly, when I seen that, I still was young and shit, but it ain't really like, I didn't really look at it like he did something wrong, because I don't know details. I don't know if he fucking stole from the church or if he did this, he did that. I mean, he was a pastor and he went back to the rap. And to me, it's like, I don't really care, bro.
Yeah, no.
I don't know too many. Yo, bros, I don't know 90% of these rappers in the rap. They could be rapists. They could be low down, you know what I mean? Crazy type of people. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I don't really know too much behind that story, but all I can say is he's a legend. He's a Harlem legend. He's one of them dudes that did it big for Harlem. I just got to continue to, because I feel like he got a lot of backlash for that right there. But it's like, if you really look at it, what did he do wrong?
He didn't do anything wrong.
You get what I'm saying?
No,
It's
not
like,
at all. Yeah, no.
it's something. It's a talk piece. It's something to talk about.
Yeah.
But as far as like, you know, he's going through what people go through. He's going through what he's going through. You know what I mean? Some people have what's that, midlife crisis or whatever it is. You know what I mean? But, you know, shouts to Mace.
Definitely.
I fuck with him because I can't front like he ain't influenced me.
Of course.
He's one of them guys. You know what I'm saying?
He's got one of the smoothest voices in hip hop.
He's got this. He's one of the flyest dudes in the game.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, definitely.
Still is, like, on some fly shit. Like,
I haven't seen him lately, man. I wouldn't know.
Him and Cam, those top two. Well, after Big L, but yeah, 1, 2, 3 as far as Harlem.
Got you. Speaking of Harlem, you know, Jim Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Ballin' was a time. Of course, shout out to Capo. Ballin' was timeless, right? But on the album Harlem, I got a favorite track on there, Honey Dip.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Tell me a little bit about Honey Dip.
So, yeah, Honey Dip, I remember, like, I had the confidence with you know, I was like a sponge around Cam, so that's where I really got, like, the whole cocky shit, you know what I'm saying? So I pull up, I remember, I was like the first one in New York with the Chargers, when the Charger came out, you know what I'm saying? And I was super hype. I'm young.
You remind him of a 7, right?
Yeah. People killed me after that. Like, yo, after Chargers got whacked, nigga, like, yo, come on, man. You really said that? A 7? But yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I was hype. I pulled up. Jim, I remember Jim coming out. We was at Sony. That shit shut down, but Sony used to be popping. It was in Midtown in Manhattan. But I had pulled up. He like, damn, that shit fire. And I went in the studio. He played me the record, and my confidence was so high, sky high, bro. I did that verse in 20 minutes, bro.
Word?
20 minutes. He like, yo, good looking, bro. You killed that.
Man, everybody went in on that.
Yeah, bro. Yo, bro, I used to come out. I didn't know how dope the record was until I started performing it, and I could just cut the beat off and acapella the whole crowd to say it. The females and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's dope.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah, that's dope. You got some good questions, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
Appreciate it, man. But you know, another MC back from you know, like New York that I've always liked, and the way I listen to hip hop, I've always just loved the underdog. That's just how I listen to music. Facts. And everything. I root for the guys with the you know, the hoodies on with the CEO. They
usually the hungriest.
The hungriest, right?
Yeah.
100%.
Facts.
You know, so I look at, you know, not necessarily a guy like that, but from an underrated standpoint, in my opinion, Lloyd Banks.
What? Hell yeah, Lloyd Banks is, but he's a platinum artist.
Yeah, but like, I feel
he's
like
street. But he's street. Yeah, he's the punchline. Well, I'm not going to give him the punchline, Ken, because this is what I do, too. You know what I mean? But
he had that one line, though. He could make a 40-year-old feel like a young lady.
Nah, yo,
that was
Banks
crazy.
Is one of them dudes, man. Shouts to Banks. Banks is one of them dudes, man. I'm trying to get him on a new record. I know he, like, fake retired and shit, but he been working on music. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to get him on some. But, yeah, Banks is a fucking beast.
Because I was like, man, look at Bobby Shmurda doing his thing on that Lloyd Banks beat. When Hot Nigga dropped.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was Lloyd Banks.
That was Lloyd Banks' track.
So Jalil Beats made over Lloyd Banks' which one?
I think he gave it.
Oh, he gave
it to Bobby Shmurda.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was locked up for that Hot Nigga song.
Yeah, because it came out on a Banks mixtape before Bobby Shmurda actually got on it and made it a crazy hit.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
So I was like, man, I wonder if they really were talking about that in New York or what.
No,
what the
I didn't
word
even
was
know
on
that story.
Oh,
That's
okay.
dope. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I see Cassidy out here making a little bit of noise again. Not that he ever stopped.
Yeah.
You guys have a pretty good relationship with Cassidy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shouts to Cass.
What's up with Cass these days, man?
I haven't spoke to him in a minute, but Fred speak to him all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
He doing what he do.
My favorite group. Well, not maybe we'll say second. I don't like ranking anybody, anything like that, but I'm a huge Lox fan.
Yeah, the Lox.
LOX.
What? Shouts to Kiss.
Yeah.
Shouts to Styles and Chic. But yeah, those is legends, man. In my book, as far as the pens, those is top. They in the top 10.
Of course.
Like how you don't get expired, but even till now, it's like we need them. We don't even need them to quit right now, because then it's like we losing the more niggas that's retiring, the more rap we losing.
Yeah,
we can't have them.
We can't have Jada retire.
It has to be like I don't knock what's popping, but it has to be some type of balance. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, Styles has like probably like two of my all-time favorite verses on the same song when he got on there with Akon, Locked Up.
Oh yeah.
Man, he ripped those.
That's a classic.
He ripped those.
That's
man.
a classic.
And of course,
didn't that shit go like diamond or something?
I don't even remember really.
Shit did like 10 times.
I mean, it was probably
it's the Akon record, Locked Up.
That was when
I know
Akon
it's
was on
right.
that wave, and it was probably worldwide. So
that was dope. That was a dope collab. After
that
that Akon was out of here.
And of course, Styles had that Good Times, like Get High. I mean,
hell yeah,
that's a classic banger of like all time.
Yeah, hell yeah.
By the way,
hell yeah.
I mean,
that's a smoker's anthem.
No doubt.
Facts.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's a fact.
Doubt. I've already, kind of gave up on a Dipset album, right? Like we was
a full Dipset album.
Yeah, I kind of just asking about, when we gonna see it. I don't expect any answer out of that or anything, but I guess I'd rather, kind of ask, hey, y'all getting along this month? What's going on?
This month?
Maybe this year.
It's like it's hard when you're dealing with different personalities and different egos and everybody got different crews and you know what I mean. But I still fuck with everybody. I talk to Jewels. I haven't spoken to Cam in a minute, but Fred's spoken to him. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all love with me and Killer. Shouts to Killer. He put me on, so I can never feel no, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But it's all love. I don't know when, but hopefully soon, because I'm down.
Of course.
I'm always ready, locked and loaded.
Yeah.
Even though I was out here for my CBD event, you see, I told you I'm going to get up with Wiz to go lock in and do some music over there. So I'm always trying to multitask, but I'm always ready to, like, it don't matter if I'm doing stocks or I'm doing, my first love is music. So I'm always ready to work. And I got a studio in my crib. So every day I'm working, like every day.
Yeah. Yeah, you and Wiz gonna be a cool collab because I know he actually collabed with Jewels a couple years back. On
he
that,
did something with Kim too.
That God Willing tape I think Jewels put out.
Yeah, that tape was fire.
Yeah,
bro.
that was cool. That was cool little Wiz, and I think Wiz had always like shouted out Dipset and everything too for the most part in his younger days and in his career and all that. You know what I'm really just trying to do? Like I'm just, no matter, even as like an innocent bystander, just try to kind of stay off of your radar and Fab's radar for the most part, because I don't want to get caught in the middle of doing anything whack and have you guys go make a bar about me, man.
Fab is that dude, man. As far as when it comes, his pen is elite, bro.
Of course.
Like his current events, he's one of those rappers where it's like, damn, he beat me to the punch. Yeah. He's one of those rappers where it's like it'd be like it used to be him, but he's the number one person that you have to watch. But it'd be him. It'll be other people like Kiss or Banks or something like that. But he's the number one person. So it'd be times where a current event happens and I come up with a bar that's so fire. I'll be like, all right, let me listen to the latest Fab to make sure he ain't beat me to the punch. And it'd be times where it's like, he beat me to the fucking punch. It's be times where I don't catch it and somebody tell me after I record, yo, Fab said that. Like, God damn, he was the current event king, but he fell back. So that's why lately I've been like, yeah, Fab ain't say this. Fab ain't say that.
That's what's up right there, man.
Yeah, shouts to Fab. He was supposed to pull up to my event yesterday.
Oh, word?
Yeah, but that shut down early.
Damn, oh, man, that would have been crazy. There have been a lot of legends in the building there.
I'm waiting to see him. I haven't seen him since I was like a teenager.
Oh, word?
I was with Cam. I'm like, yo, I'm like, yo, what up, Fab? My name JR. This before I had fame. I probably was like on the the Diplomats Part 2, the mixtape. I had did a freestyle, so I had like street buzz. And I'm like, yo, Fab, what up? My name JR. He's like, I know who you are, man. You know what I mean? After that, I'm like, okay, Fab know who I am. I'm about to go hard. But yeah, I haven't seen him since, so, you know what I mean? That would have been dope to connect. Plus, it would have been a good look for Legends and Hemp, CBD company and shit like that.
Definitely, man. I mean, that would have been you both on the same track?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh man, y'all got to make that happen, man. Shout out to Fab. Let's make that happen.
ASAP.
For real. I thought that maybe you guys would be a little bit more tapped in and all that.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's just that, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he's way more reserved than me, but I was just speaking to my brother about that. I'm like super reserved, so it's like, you know, I don't really like reaching out too much and DMing people. Like, I'd rather wait to see you, and then at least, even then, I have to still fill you out, because some people will just talk like they fuck with you and then curve you later. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm from Harlem, so I can see the curve from a block away.
Of course.
You get what I'm saying? So
no, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like the real reason, JR, that, you know, I don't just go to the mall if I'm not going to buy anything. You know, that's a storefront at the end of the day. Right?
That's fire. That's fire. That's fire.
I don't want to see JR at the mall without having a couple bags in my hand, by the way.
Facts.
So, you know,
I forgot where I said that at. That's dope, though.
Yeah.
Storefront. That's dope.
I'll tell you in a minute, because I got another story on that.
Yo, bro, I'm the current event king, too. Like, back to that. Like, Fred, I was just remember, Fred, like, yo, if you don't put that out, because I said that, too, I'm gonna put it out first. He like, if you don't say that, I'm gonna say it.
Oh, wait.
He be saying stuff, and he be drop his release dates.
Like my mixtape, like, say for instance, like, I really rap. People went crazy over that, like my core fan base or whatever. But that, most of the music was from last year, a year ago.
Right.
Because I record a lot, and then I want it to be, because I'm come from an era of quality, not quantity.
Right.
It was, an album was always special. Was always like special. It's roll out. I mean, red carpet it gets special treatment.
Right.
And it's put together right. So it takes me a little minute to feel secure. Even though I may have enough for 2-3 albums, it takes me a minute to feel secure. Like, all right, now it's complete. So by then, it'd be a year later, but people won't even realize it. It's just still sound crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that you brought that up, because, like, I feel you talk about politics a little bit, and I don't think that people really realize what goes behind all these politics. I mean, when I was talking a little bit earlier about, like, the social media wave and everything like that,
right,
I feel like you had a lot of content out there that was kind of hard to round up. You know
what
I
mean
mean?
by that?
Like, you had like a lot of stuff on mixtapes and all that. For you to go around and say, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine, and let's go, you know, and put it on the internet. A lot of that probably, there's like a debate of it, you know, like a little bit of a debate about, so to say. And that's why I feel like the politic kind of part comes in. Am I kind of accurate on that? Was that kind of like the situation kind of back then, or?
As far as what? As far as like putting out songs that weren't on these platforms, that was just on physical mixtapes?
Yeah, exactly, like physical mixtapes.
Nah, because I already probably did deals for them.
Okay,
early.
Got you.
Yeah, early in the game. I done did deals for Writer's Block 1, 2. I was on it. Like, I was soaked up everything Ken was doing when it come to business. So once Dipset kind of like fell apart or whatever, I didn't need anybody, honestly. Like, I would walk into these labels. My first deal on my own, I got myself the most I ever got in my life, triple more than what I got with Cam and them. And that's no shot to Cam, shouts to Killer for putting me on, period. But it's like, it just wasn't, it was easy for me, you know what I mean? Because I already learned or whatever.
Got you. So we talked a little bit about it earlier, but you know, Lil Wayne was like on an unstoppable run.
Hell yeah.
At one point. And I feel like he was rocking with New York like real heavy for like a period of time.
He was fucking with us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was. So I want to just ask you straight up. I mean, do you have Lil Wayne songs in the clip that nobody's heard?
I got Lil Wayne songs that were like on, like you said, physical mixtapes. So yeah, you're right then. You're right. Because I have songs that are not out on digital platforms.